About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And prior to last season, his team asked him to put everyone on his back and carry them to success, and he did exactly that. Now, at this point in his career, all he cares about is postseason success and finding a way to get his team to a Super Bowl.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football. Winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Room past the 35. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Allen to throw it. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up on your feet to Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Here's Achane to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 19.
Tua sets up to pass it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Jake Bailey in punt formation.
No score after one on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Not the start to this ball game he had hoped for. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. The good news is this ball game is still scoreless. So let's start all over here. 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw, it's Allen. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen. And that is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. In motion, Hill. Now Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
The 17-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Allen. On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one. possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Miami set to take over. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field.
There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 73 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And here come the Bills. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard.
Throwing now is Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
56.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity? For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
So halftime is upon us on an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these two coaching staffs want to approach this second half to come. And able to get this out to the 25. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Tua going to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is brought in at the 21. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right. That's to Cook out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space,
I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
From the 44, Allen. And it's incomplete.
They'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Allen to throw once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Here's Allen to throw it. And it's caught. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyrel Dodson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Allen off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Keon Coleman. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken a 4th quarter lead.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A nice little juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all
over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 3. Cook up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw is Allen. That is caught. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Allen going to get it quickly out to Coleman. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
42-yard line.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Allen to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended for Dalton Kincaid. Incomplete. It's now third down and 14.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Allen. Open man is Palmer. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there?